Reggie.
Ethan, where are you?
The Syndicate is real.
I always forget what a treat it is to see Tom Cruise in action on the big screen until I see Tom Cruise in action on the big screen, and he always reminds me. We were talking about Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Now, he is an agent that has gone rogue in this movie. Now, you've seen the other Mission Impossible movies with Scott.
Yes.
So I'm jumping in on this one. I've taken over.
Have you seen any of the Mission Impossible
This
movies?
is my first Mission Impossible
Amazing.
movie. Yeah.
Amazing. Let me just tell you that the other Mission Impossible movies aren't exactly like this one.
Oh.
This is a very, very special Mission Impossible movie because it's great.
Okay.
They did a great job bringing the core elements of this franchise and making a smart film. They made the Casino Royale of this franchise. So much down to the fact that Rebecca Ferguson, I think she just deserves all the accolades we can give because she's the femme fatale in this thing, and she's so much like Eva Green's character in Casino Royale, the Vesper Lynn from there. She's just so badass and a complete match with Tom Cruise on screen, which was incredible.
Completely. You never feel like this girl's in trouble. You feel like she's the one doing the rescuing.
We've never met before, right?
Follow me. I felt so empowered watching this woman. I loved that. I also loved that there's so many people on screen that actually look their age. Although Tom Cruise is looking pretty good for his age.
Pretty good.
Right. He looks pretty great.
He's 53. There is probably no other human being on Earth that's that age that looks like that.
Right, but we don't have, you know, these young actresses and actors just in there to look good. We don't have any of that in this movie.
Yes, it's not teen
fake.
Mission Impossible.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I just feel like this is real with real actors, and they're doing an amazing job. The way the story is stitched together is so interesting, and of course you're gonna have these amazing fight sequences. And I don't want to spoil too much, but there is an old-fashioned knife fight in this one.
Yeah, you know what? And that's something that really stood out for me. Christian McQuarrie is the director, and he's one of the writers involved on this. This guy's got a prolific and prestigious career in Hollywood, working on all kinds of terrific movies.
You ready?
What I was noticing with these action stunt pieces and set pieces, which are all perfect for the trailers, they didn't feel like these big scenes that just sort of stick out. You know that tons and tons of work went into it. You know that Tom Cruise did the stunts. You know that he hung out of an airplane. You know that he's racing down the road on a motorcycle. But it feels kind of like this organic thrill ride through the whole movie. It's because the movie is so well crafted and smart.
Yeah, where one scene really led into another quite perfectly. It all made sense. Although, I mean, there were some moments where I was like, okay, like how on earth could they have known that? And how could they have been here at that exact time?
Yeah.
Of course, there are moments like that.
You have your seatbelt on? You asking me that now?
I also want people to go see this movie because the last Tom Cruise movie that you and I went to see that was really good.
Oh, Edge of Tomorrow,
people didn't go and see, and that was a really great movie. And I feel like people need to go and support this man. He does amazing work.
Oh, he's working so hard.
He's working so hard.
The whole crew is, the whole cast, everything. This is a beautiful looking movie. It really moves. The music's amazing.
Of course.
It's fantastic. You're gonna have a great time. What are you gonna give Mission Impossible Rogue Nation?
It gets a 9.
It gets a 9 for me too. EP's movie coverage is brought to you by Nintendo, makers of Splatoon for the Wii U.